Hi, my name is Elliot. I'm a Cool Block leader here in Palo Alto, and I'm a father of two with my wife, Rachel. Well, they say that it takes a village to raise a child. It just so happens that it can't be a virtual village. You know, it has to be real people in a place. These are these really special times where you've got family at this age and you want to share it. And as we don't have a lot of family nearby, this is our family. We've been here for 12 years, and we just got to know some of our neighbors through Cool Block.
My name is Ken Dueker. I'm the Chief of Emergency Services for the city of Palo Alto. Oftentimes people don't like to think of themselves as being vulnerable. The blunt reality is that all of us at some level and at some time are or will be in that category. Our challenge is to get people to re-engage, to build community, because when, not if, the major bad thing happens, this is all going to be about neighbors helping each other out, neighbors helping neighbors.
When we got started with Cool Block here, I thought I knew my neighbors basically. I thought that the majority of folks probably didn't need this. There's no way to actually know your neighborhood without getting up, taking a stretch down the sidewalk and knocking on doors. Doing my walk around, I quickly realized that actually there's a lot of people right here who are very vulnerable to anything that could happen. They're maybe elderly, they might be sick. Maybe they just had their second child and they haven't been able to leave the house in 3 weeks. Those folks are kind of hidden, and at least now we know each other. We're connected.
I think maybe because of the Cool Block, I feel like I know more of the neighbors now. If I needed help, I feel like I could call them. I have their phone number now, and I'd be willing to help them if they needed help.
I am Nelly, and I'm a member of Cool Block, and this is my granddaughter.
We moved from Panama and we came to USA like in 2009.
But my son and my daughter, they don't speak English, and they will surely need help. I have problems walking right now because I have a bad knee, and I am so grateful when my neighbors can help me with the groceries. If we have a disaster like a tornado or an earthquake or things like that.
Or a fire.
Yes, we would need more help than ever because I'll be walking with the walker. I won't be able to move as fast, and for those things you need to run.
I think it's good to make new friends and new neighbors. That's part of life.
Preparedness means that you have the ability to take care of yourselves and take care of neighbors who need assistance.
I'm Bill Corrington. I've lived in Palo Alto 25 years. Before the Cool Block program, everybody would have been on their own in a disaster. They might have got to know each other in a hurry, but they didn't have the kind of social preparation I think that Cool Block gave us.
I'm Randolph. I'm a Cool Block leader. There's a Chinese adage, 远亲不如近邻. A distant relative is not as good as a close neighbor. And then another one is 远水救不了近火. Water that's far away can't put out the fire nearby.
It's that face-to-face time that builds the relationship, so I don't think there's a substitute. You know, the emphasis in the formal Cool Block program is for the big catastrophes. But a side effect of that and getting to know the people on your block, who is good at what, is that for just day-to-day things, it's easier to get along. I do think there's a kind of feeling of more at ease in the neighborhood and more at ease with what the future brings.
I think being on a Cool Block, it helps a lot just by doing the little stuff back and forth. But I think it goes beyond that. Just by helping each other a little bit, now in case they really need help, they don't feel, hesitant. We have identified the elderly, the people who need more assistance, so that in case any disaster or any big event happens, we know who to go to and offer them help, and they know who to come to us. I've put up a neighborly contact list for everybody on our Cool Block with a map on it, so that everybody knows each other's email addresses, telephone numbers, so they call each other. My cool block feels like a family, very close-knit family. I grow a lot of vegetables and fruits in my yard. We share fruits. Sometimes they bring things back too, so it's a two-way street. People get to enjoy it. And we share plants with neighbors, share expertise. So there's a lot of things that people do in their daily lives. I think Cool Block really just reinforces that and helps build the community more. It's a concerted, it's a active push to do that. Another adage is 助人为快乐之本. Helping people is a source of happiness.